Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
In the booth with Greg Olsen and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Check. Here we go. Check. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Take over.
Here's a run with the rookie from UCLA. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Go, Go. Go. 19. Hiking. 18.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the set. 18 run. 18 run. Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcon. His 6th touchdown now for the season. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
His kick is good. Makes the score 7. Saints nothing. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready?
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Back. Bronco 80. Panther 11.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Swing this one out to White. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Gain on the play.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's a give up the middle with White, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Warrior 70. Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 60. Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, New Orleans. On the handoff, it's White, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 28.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Another run here for Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. To throw is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's in. What a drop. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. His 4th TD grab of the season.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Nevis good on the extra point. And the Falcons extend their advantage to 14-3.
Harrison Nevis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Come on. Set. Bronco leading.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. Up the sideline at the 35. Down the sideline past the 45. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? That was a big-time run by White. 52 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to White. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Okay,
3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Shot alert. Let's go.
A give left side for White. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go!
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. James Pierce. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here is Penix. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will score! Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Makes the score, Falcons 41, Saints 6. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return is Trey Palmer. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
19
And the Saints first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to the air once more on second down. Time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On third down, it's White. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh! And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
The drive begins with a run by White. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
He'll find his running back, White. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd, they need 8.
19, target, cut 19, cut 19.
He's got a man. That's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Simple.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Panther and left, Dragon 60.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
79 Broncos. Bronco in 18. Pioneer. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Ready, set.
2nd and 10.
Go. Ready, ready.
They'll run out of the gun. This is White. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long.
Cougar 19. Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now from the gun. On the run to the right. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints have cut the deficit to 5.
Saints 16. Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come 19, come 20.
From the gun, it's Penix. He'll let one go down the middle. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Going right, it's taken in. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action now with Penix. That's caught! And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Atlanta. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and great.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Now it's White. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
He'll get that into the hands of Cobb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. First and 10 now from the 36.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll motion a tight end right. He'll drop to throw. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
On the check.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. The give to White. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw. And he will score. Game on. Trey Palmer. Touchdown Saints. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the two-point conversion.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Saints 22. Quite groupie to kick off for the Saints.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Right there. Hurt. Here we go. Sack. Head to 60.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Drawing some oohs and ahs in the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Here's Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. And here's Bijan. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The throw is Penix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Falcons. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for the Saints.
65, 70,
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Falcons 36, Saints 29. Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they'll pivot to Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
It's 3rd down, and defensively you think you do a great job taking everybody away. But sometimes you just can't account for the quick little check down to the back and his ability to run in the open field and make people miss. He's able to pick up a huge gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll give on the ground, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. I would imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.